Hey everybody, welcome back to Spirit Plays More Neon Abyss. Before we begin, click the like button, subscribe to see more in the future, and support the stream, because Daddy needs a new computer. Anyway, we got Matt today. The other Matt has 3 hearts. This one has 1. Press RB to use. Matt can turn into a neon shadow. I'm assuming that's like total invulnerability forever? I have no idea. We're just blindly going through this. Did you see this 4-pack this guy has? It's pretty amazing also. We got 2 things. It's kind of nice. We got a victory last time, which is good. Otherwise, you know, you could tell by looking at this guy's little X's. He's got some issues. Okay. Oh, wait, let's, he probably does have the umbrella gun. That's my guess. What is this even? Do I not have to take that? Alright, so anyway, we're starting out with ready player 0. The more enemies you have without stopping, the more weapon damage you do. And we have cooldown your gun. All bullets now deal ice damage. We just win. Eclipse. Dude, we have like... It's the Reaper's... This is just HP, which is perfect. It's the Reaper's like shadow form. We can go like everywhere with it. Dude, that's awesome. It's like another jump. And we have ice bullets. We have been so gifted. Oh yeah, but that didn't actually come with a heart, but that's fine. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Be careful. What, you don't have to jump over stuff. Not all the time. Heart, please. Could really use one. Okay. Don't get hit by the only bullet on the screen. Come on, man. You're not making this any easier for anybody involved. Thank you. Heart. Grenade's good. You can at least take a look in this area right here, which we probably should go to. 2 hits and we lose. No? Not yet. Probably should get the boss first. If anything, unless that's the magic, the M with a sword in it, that you automatically get it. It's usually better to go for the boss first. Usually. I do like the neon shadow thing. I think we also got lucky with having our character... Do we have a knife too? Having our character start out with extra HP right off the bat. There's no reason like... Just don't get hit by these guys. Come on. You're better than that. You're better than that. Do you know who you are? There's the heart we need. Yeah, oh, and we can collect stuff in there? Dude, that's awesome. Beautiful. So it is, I should have saved the, perhaps the grenade for this area, but I don't think it really matters so much. Alright. Still not really a true test, but more of a test than it was before. Easy. So we could have just, like, shadowed through them. Good. This guy right here is the speedrun destroyer. Here we go. And another half shield. Man, we're getting so lucky. Run him down. Right into it. I wanted to step on those worms so bad. Too bad. So sometimes it's just not justified. Get that, yeah. The bullets come at you slow. Your mind like slows down to compensate. They come at you fast. Your instincts take over. So it's kind of a weird equilibrium. Not equilibrium. That's not the right word. It's a weird thing. There we go. That's a good way of saying it. I don't know what the magician hat is, but I'll take it along with everything else in there. Would love to take it. It's kind of a tease. Was there a grenade in there? Oops. Stay down there, cat. There's no grenade. Got no grenade. Okay, you can come up. There's no bed here for you, though, buddy. I think he's gonna... Does he disappear? Yeah, he does. Okay. Jeez. If I really wanted true accuracy, and less of a game feel. I guess we would probably go with the mouse and the keyboard. But here we are. Not a big fan of Johnny, but that's alright. Just, and I haven't said this enough, the hitbox. Like, how am I supposed to know when the hitbox ends? Like, it ended somewhere in there, but the character stayed on the screen. Boom. Oop. That was almost pretty bad. Okay. Right here? Yes. I guess we could, if it gets too close, I can hit RB. That's pretty good. I'll take it. We'll go back and I love you, cat, but standing on the edge there, wondering why you're not getting pets when you know the deal. The hands are occupied. Pets cannot happen at the moment. You must make peace with this. Might as well try this, huh? Maybe that room right there will lead to something great. Dude, watch it on the ground. Okay. Usually they kill themselves? Cat? Cat. Oh my gosh! That's not the cat's fault. That was just straight up mine. There's so much blowing up going on. We got nothing out of this room. That's okay. Maybe we'll get some money and that'll help us out. Just step on more worms. That's the name of the game now. I love you, kitty. You make every, even defeat you make sweet. Let's just stop running into things now. I could have just. I gotta remember we have this. We can use this to come up here. Talk about not utilizing a character correctly. Jeez. I like how they don't blow up with like shots in the air. Okay, maybe they do sometimes. Item? Dude, they gave me a grenade. So we lost was that 3 hearts worth of stuff. We got some more crystals. We got an extra room. I think it was overall worth it, even though hey Tabor. Even though ideally it would have been nice if we could have gotten like everything. I don't think we opened that yet. Stop hopping at me. Is that? It's jumping. I know, I love you. You're my cat. Let's see what this room is. Are you trying to tell me something? Turns out we can't open that area. Boom, 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 boom. Do you want pets? Pretty bad? What am I doing? My brain shortcutted in a juncture. Guess we're opening this. It was hopping. I had to, right? That's good. Now we buy shields. Oh my gosh, cat. Think I can do this without blowing it up? Yes. Doesn't matter. Ah! Go big or go home. Buy more crystals. Shield crystals. Let's go. And we have a grenade. We have one of everything. Maybe this will give us more of one of everything. Okay, that's pretty solid. We got more shields now. Our damage got better. Closer to Athena. That's pretty, dude, pretty good. Why not? I don't think we get this gun because it gets me killed. Yeah, it gets me killed. I can't do it. I will straight up die horribly. Let's go to the other room, which is oddly right next to the first room we went to. Alright, now you're just teasing me because I don't have another grenade. Okay, off we go. Worth a shot. Yeah, I've gotten killed by that gun before. I actually got killed by that gun because I think I had the stone or the thing that rotates around me. And that gun specifically is in the new stone boots. Now that gun specifically, let's go up here. I feel sort of good about that. Until I get hit. Then I won't. Ah! I blame everybody but myself. It's cultural. It's not my fault. Culture made me this way. Why am I stabbing the rock, dude? I got so flustered I just ran into that guy's shot. Sometimes you just gotta stab a rock. You're so mad. Yeah, the not the propeller, but the little windmill that goes around your character. I'm not even trying right now. Can we try? There we go. The stone, the orbitals, basically, that go around your character. The charge affects those, and it's not good. It's not good when the charge affects those. We can come back here for this if we want. Boss? Like, why not, right? Could get the item room first for increased odds. Should probably do that. No grenade yet. But thank you for the crystals. Yes. Don't you dare. Yes. Okay. I took a shot in the head. We already had. It's also ironic that that thing was the frost gun, and we already have frost bullets. We start ahead 2 items, and one of them was straight up frost bullets. So I don't need that. The part of I mean, infinite grenades would have come with that, which is pretty good. Cool. Ready Player Zero is pretty good as far as boss goes. Just keep hammering the guy. Did you happen to... Hey, Firestarter. Do you happen to see the movie Ready Player One? I never saw the movie, but I actually did get the book from when I was subscribed to Loot Crate. Can you stop? Oh, right into it. Dude, I'm just gravitating towards shots right now. Frank, oh my gosh. We got the posse here today. It's good to see you guys. Also, we need to get our Athena boon. More jumps. Oh, cat. I don't want to be on your fingers. It makes you play easier. It's like wearing ankle weights. A cat on your hand while you're playing video games. I don't know what this is. Okay. If I miss, I might hit him. That's how I look at that. This is like the less hearts you have, the more you do. But we have something that gives us more damage with shields. So if we have any chance, we're gonna grab that. Oh my gosh, money, 2 whole coins. Cricket's head. Boo. I haven't seen Brother NL in so long, but I still know what these references are. Yeah, it is roughly Cricket's head. Zombie sister. We did get a substantial amount of eggs. I gotta remember to use this guy's like repositioning techniques. It's not a roll. Like the roll was sheerly left to right. The repositioning technique this character has is pretty awesome, and I will gladly take minus 2 HP. At the end of the game, you should, well, toward the end of the game anyway, you should have enough consumables and hearts that you should be able, basically at max, you should be able to tank everything. Ooh. Oh, you little zombie. What's up, Aaron? A lot of videos about Western politics. Well, interesting. Just read the philosophy of Rousseau. Rousseau is a good way to understand what's going on with the mental thinking. Here you got Rousseau, Ralph Waldo Emerson's a pretty good person, so you can tie in the romanticism with it's society's fault kind of mentality. And then you take Nietzsche, because we don't have God, we can find ourselves by whatever. And I need more coins, yo. I need 6 more coins so I can start a chain reaction of goodness. I guess we go to the boss now. Yeah, the movie I hear was terrible, but the book was actually pretty good. I'm being too optimistic. Come on now. I might be. Ah! Whoop. Ah! Okay. Too optimistic. Is there such a thing? Actually used it. All right. Beautiful. We didn't get a grenade. We have 25 coins. We need 5 more. I really need grenades. Yeah, we heard, that's the thing though, everyone heard the movie was bad. I heard the movie was bad. I never saw it myself, so I was asking for like another opinion. You know, hearing it's bad and seeing it's bad, it's two totally different things. Everybody understands that. I know the book is pretty good, because that whole book deals with the mental characteristics of the player. Oh, we actually got it. Give me more than 10 coins back. We literally broke even. I can't buy anything anyway. Let's give it a shot. Goodbye, cat. Okay. I'll just save my 15 coins. We'll be alright. It's like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. This is my analogy for a lot of things. It's actually not that bad of a movie. You just gotta take it for what it is. If you're being critical, like, it didn't give me the wow factor that the first Indiana Jones did. Just like every Tool album doesn't give you the Tool feeling the first one did. Yeah, because it's new. It's a different feeling. You have to grow with this kind of concept. Oh my gosh, never in a million years. That will get me killed so fast, dude. Especially with a character with such low HP. I don't think I've ever seen Iron Heart, so it'd be neat if we can get that. The fish gun's just kind of funny. But the fish gun with, like, frozen bullets, there's some merit to that one. These orange chests start popping up. There's a couple parts to this game which I love and I hate. One of it, which is, it updates, but the announcement for the oh no, grenades. The update for the announcements is actually quite laggy. Also, the update for the console, that's like the #1 comment I get on Reddit when I post something. Man, good thing you're not on console. They're like 4 months behind in the updates. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to say. Other games aren't like this. It's weird. Gambling, winning is just breaking even. Yeah, you're not kidding. I like that part of it. I have another jump. Yeah, it can definitely give you a wow effect. Ready Player One. I don't know if I want to use 2 keys there, because I don't have 2 keys. Can I? Nope, it's not quite Dark Phase. we can't just go in. You could. Whoa. I see you guys. We got the brick. That right there, that was what I was talking about. The frost grenade. I think, at least last I checked anyway, it blows up on that thing, which is just terrible. Oh, I saw Cricket's head and then I got hit. I saw Cricket's head actually hit some. That's the second time that happened. Come on, brain. No. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I can live with that. Take care, Frank. This guy's always eating. I am too. We started watching Kitchen Nightmares, my wife and I. We stopped, we had some discussion. We stopped streaming Rogue Heroes, at least for the time being. What is this? Okay. It's just extra bullets that fire out of my gun, I guess. But we started watching Kitchen Nightmares instead of, you know, doing Rogue Heroes. And so far, so good. Chef Ramsay, the first episode. It's called Peter's. It's about this guy named Peter. He does 0 things. And when they finally get the restaurant in order, he just walks around. He's a tough guy. And he takes one of the appetizers and just starts eating it. One that's to serve for his customers. And they're like... And he's taller than, like, Chef Ramsay. And he is like... all he does is, like, work out, buy things. He's like a spoiled, large person. For lack of a better description. And Chef Ramsay's like, how about you just go F yourself? And he's just like, what do you say to me? What do you say to me? Like, oh, and everybody, and when he's like, I think this restaurant would operate better without you. Every single person in the room wanted to say this to the guy, but they were all too scared. And he just like, I don't want to kill babies, but baby Peter, get out of here. Why don't I stream what I watch and comment on it? I don't know, man. I suppose I was thinking about this the other day, because now when I work, I take all this, I'm telling you, you think you can comprehend logic and knowledge at the time that you are right now. If you focus on truth constantly and do it for 10 more years in your life, you're going to be like, man, at every 10 years, you're going to be like, I was a dummy. Like, and I can, it was a bad jump, but we somehow didn't get it. Every intellectual that does this, you listen to the stuff when they were like 30. You're like, all right, that was good. 40, oh my gosh. And then 50. Like, the way your brain just conceptualizes things as you get older is so amazing. It's so beautiful. So now, when I'm driving my forklift around, and that's why I made the business cards I popped on the Discord. We might as well do this, right? What floor are we on? Level 3, yeah. Because I'm like, I just want to make people better. And I think maybe there'll be a market for this. I don't know. And if there's not, that's fine too. I'm just kind of happy to, let's do this, because I just felt like it. It's good to be influential. Influence in this world. So the Heart and Mind Coffee Talks. How do we make things better in life? The thing about information is, if it's not relevant to you in this current moment in time, how are you ever going to make it relevant? Like, what do you need to know about that's going on in California that's going to affect your life at the moment? Usually zero things. Usually zero things. So I'm trying to dedicate myself to actually helping out whoever and whatever I can within arm's length, which is kids in the city, which I would love to just be a mentor to. We can do this. Maybe. Wow, we are strong. That was actually kind of cool. Okay. We got plans. Maybe not. Maybe not with this group. If we get desperate, we hit the button. We hit the kill button. Like I just slid across the room. I don't know what the kill button is yet, but we'll figure it out. Turns out his ability is actually the best thing on earth. Peter's here. Never mind, everything's bad. No, the going back to the Gordon Ramsay thing, that's my wife and I. That's our time. We're gonna take time for each other. We have to. If I can't, and this is extremely scriptural. If I can't. I don't have a key though. If I can't make my home life sound, I cannot make anybody else's life better. It's just not gonna work. This is just how things are. So I need to make sure my kids are taken care of. They get plenty of daddy-daughter time, and got to make sure my wife is taken care of. I really want to get this, but I don't know what it is. Oh well. Guess we just move on. Yeah, it was neat seeing Gordon Ramsay, because here's the paradigm that we have, my wife and I have. I could just sit there and watch a lecture for 2-3 hours, not even kidding. She'll fall asleep. She has done this several times. She can watch shows like The Golden Girls or Seinfeld. I get so fidgety, I start critiquing the show and making fun of everything she likes. That's not good. So for some reason, Kitchen Nightmares is like the go-between, because they're good life lessons, and there's also drama, and there's also idiots, and there's also the guy that's the hero, the smart guy, who all he's doing is telling people the truth without any shame, because he's an outside influencer, right? He's not coming in. He doesn't have a bias within the system. He's just saying, I know what works. You guys are not doing this. Here's what you need to do it. And when they say, no, our way works just fine, then he'll be like, why did you call me here? If you thought everything was fine. Like, there's no big secret. Immune to touch damage in the air versus more gun damage. I'm actually kind of going with this one. Especially when we get to, like, what bosses do we get hit by with touch damage in the air? Probably not too many. Let's just go for gunpowder. Get good. I think we'll be fine. The enemies just have to drop more heart containers. That's all there is to it. So anyway, that's our halfway point is Kitchen Nightmares. Dude, our gun is pretty intense right now. Oh, give me the money. I don't feel like jumping the whole way over there. Who do you think I am? Peter, you're awesome. I'll be the first to tell you this. It's okay, that didn't hurt me. I know air immune was probably the smarter choice, but here we are. Floor 4, we can do the boss. Need a key, though, for the item room. And for the danger room. 2 keys. I'll read your comment in a second. Oh! Oh, I got panicked! I don't even know if he hit me. I think he did. Oh, I can't get up there. I panicked again. Okay, there we go. What's the cooldown on phase? 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 2, 1, 4, 1,000. Like 5 seconds. Something like that. It's not that bad. Do it. More Athena. So our goal here is to get the Abyssal tokens, which I think you just get for beating Zeus and above. There's a hack we can do, which I'm not going to do, because I'm not all about exploiting the game. I suppose we could if we really needed to, but it's the same reason I won't hack lunar coins on Risk of Rain 2. Why not just play the game, yo? It's a game to be enjoyed. Play it. And get what you earn, not what you cheat to get. There's something about an authentic life that everybody can respect. But an inauthentic life, that's a problem. I didn't even see you there. Thank you for not hurting me. So you can beat Hal, take his coin, restart the game, rinse and repeat, and that's how you get like infinite coins. But I really don't. Clown has something to do with jumps also, but more shields will help us out immensely. You are the fire starter. Is that from the song Prodigy? Is that where the fire starter comes from? The wicked fire starter. I am the instigator, something eradicator. It's been so long since I've seen that song, dude. Ah, I can fly. No, he's just kidding with you, buddy. We're not. Might as well do this. Grab a key. And we need the item room yet. Let's go take a look at that. Dude, I really enjoy freezing shots. It's almost a guaranteed win because we just obliterate the guys on the way up. Fire shots be good too. Any kind of shots, but frozen's pretty awesome. It was my first alchemer in Spiral Knights. Was the hail alchemer. I had the idea that, you know, when you fight multiple enemies, if you can freeze one, that's one less enemy you're fighting, at least for that moment. So why not? Every 10 bullets you fire another one? No. Yeah, I was right. Wow. Dude, I'm remembering things. It's all coming back. See, if I go in there and get that, we probably do have Athena. But we should probably open this first, though. Alright. Could have been more than one. It was not. Thanks, Peter. You're making this whole traveling up here experience just a whole lot of fun. Oh, I didn't have to go over here anyway. Good job, Rain. I'll grab the crystals. We probably should do this so we can go crack open. You take a heart of damage and open this and go in there, basically. 2 hearts of damage to get out. No, what am I doing? Yes. Peter! Calm yourself. Don't have to make everything toxic, dude. Alright. Grab this. Hopefully grab this. Is this we have to beat this room without getting hit, and then then we'll get Athena. Oh, dude. Well, I mean, we just get it, but it'd be nice if we didn't get hit. I don't know about that. Ah! Panicked. That guy's a laser beam. Moment of silence. Where'd you guys come from? Come on now. He didn't. We actually got him before he shot. That was so cool. Holy hell. Wow, that was interesting. That was pretty awesome. Boom. We almost got 70 as well. I didn't get hit. Where'd my Athena bonus go? Boo. Oh well. We'll get an Explorer. What was in here? Let's save it for another item room. We'll wait on next floor. Next one is 5, I believe. We need a key too, so I might save up for that. Boop. There we go. Argus time. Our first abyssal coin. But the developments in this game... Oh, I need 2 coins just to get in there. Well, at least we got 2 grenades here, and we might as well go for it. The game is pretty nuts. Sometimes. Let's go. Don't get hit by the only point on the screen. Thank you. Game gets quite nuts, to be honest. But you can control it by being so overwhelmingly powerful that it doesn't matter. Like we sort of are at the moment. There, we got our Athena, and we got another upgrade. Boom. That's something with shields. Let's go for sturdy shield. Okay, we can get Cursed Athena, maybe potentially some Prometheus as well. Might not get a victory, but at least we'll try. Don't forget, we got panic button. Panic button. Okay. We do have a lot of shields. And we have the item to get the more shields, the more damage our gun does. So that's definitely taking advantage of that. Apparently we're not a very good chicken though. Oh, bolts are so big. We have enough crystals. We need something to change the crystals into something else. It was a good choice we didn't take popcorn. Yeah, that thing destroys everybody. I know that it got bad ratings by many roguelike YouTubers. It's not that bad, dude. It's Isaac, but side-scrolling and not disgusting. That's basically what this game is. It's visually bright as opposed to disgusting and morbid. Isaac just happens to have like what 10 years of, it's not that much, but it's been out for a while, of investment in the game engine and synergies. I mean, that's a long time to be working on a single game. So besides that, this is like it, if not, I would say better in a lot of aspects. I shouldn't use it. Yes, I mean, they can give it better. How often does that happen? They can give it bad reviews if they want. I don't believe them. I will give this game a better review. That gives me just electricity. I don't think we need the noise. I think the Tesla coil. Maybe we should have bought a key. I'm not certain. That was the best bet. I just see an item and I went all sorts of hog crazy on it. Careful. Don't knock him into you. Oh! I think something took that hit for me. I mean, you tell me. It's just... Okay, this room's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on at this moment. all my, everything doubled. You know, that might be a something to do with the production of the chests. The lucky gold coin. It seems like some of my chests are, like, a lot of them are just not normal. They're different, which is, I guess, not normal. So let's go get our crystals, and I guess we'll head back there. I don't know. We can't get 2 Athenas in the same run, can we? We already have full crystals. Might be a good idea to get the boss. So we did that. 2 keys to crack this open. Damage? Okay. We shouldn't do this, right? It'll activate Athena. We already got Athena. Won't really matter. We'll do it next floor. Where'd your comment in a second there, buddy? We beat up Argus first. Did we freeze him? Is that what's going on here? Oh, no. Not quite. He hasn't really done a whole lot for almost being dead. Okay, we got it. It's not disgusting, it's blasphemous. Not disgusting. I would disagree, because he's supposed to be like a 3, 4, 5-year-old child, and he gets disgustingly disembodied. And I don't know. The first ending is when he's a naked child in a basement hanging himself, being sought after by his mother who wants to pulverize him. I don't know. It's hard for me to say that's not disgusting and blasphemous and just wrong in so many ways. But man's heart craves darkness. So if your heart craves darkness, it's easier to go into darkness and justify the darkness than it is to justify a light that you were not part in making. This chaotic darkness that's in our minds. It's very interesting place. Okay, we got it. Boom. More shields. We can't have any more shields. It takes things that are sacred and perverts them. It's the same if you. So what is that exactly, right? What is the problem? It's when you get into the definition of evil. Evil always defines itself by what it is not. If you get into the definition of good stands within its own line of reasoning. You don't have good can define itself. So evil, by definition, is a violation of purpose. So if you take and truth is very important to me, not just religion, because religion also has this idea of what you have to do, or you do X to get to heaven, and you have to do it all the time. But the way that you follow Christ and the way that you actually live a better life is describing your neighbor. Good job, Peter. You're just describing your neighbor the same image that is written on you is written on them. And when you take truth and you are so tempting. I might do it, just not yet. When you take truth and you violate it, that's evil. So when you take a child and hang him naked in the first ending of your game, I mean, what is that? Is that not evil? Is that not an issue? But then you can infinitely dissect this, right? We're shooting things with guns. Should we not shoot them with guns? We don't. That's the thing. Like, this game has no story. That's the opposite. Like, it's like Isaac, regardless of which end of the spectrum it lands on, it at least has a very in-depth story. It's deep. It can draw you in. This game has flashy lights. And that's about it. I think Sturdy Shield kicked in there. That's why we took no damage. Everybody loves darkness, man. It's the default nature of man. I would argue that's why we dream. We have to go back to the darkness for a minute. This is as many... Because God made this reality. We can't even stand in the presence of God's word that's constant and changing at the same time, the way light works. Consciousness has to be around for things to exist. So would anything exist if there was no one here? It's the idea that consciousness spoke to the void and made something out of it. That's in the beginning. God said, "Let there be light," right? So we get to experience our life in that sort of image. We actually did it. It's that sort of paradigm. Peter, freaking hate you, dude. Can you? I can't. How am I gonna trade the hearts? How am I gonna trade the hearts to the dude if you eat everything and just poop out chaos? Yeah, I don't like you, Peter. I just really don't. The whole point of Isaac is religion put through child's mind. As far as I know, it's like some bad version of Christianity. I don't remember exactly. It perverts everything. It's not true. When you teach Christianity to children, you teach it via story. Children can understand stories. This is how their minds work. When you get into the vast depths of philosophical reasoning, you abandon the stories and you actually go a lot deeper. What is this? Peter, I love you. But not really. He's like, I'll prevent that from ever happening, Master. Is the only game where you can get cancer and be happy. But the whole point of the Christian, like, suffering is part of existence. And I think it's something that's a little bit too big for me to unpack just here. Oh, thank goodness, gave me hearts. I need solo time, otherwise I'm gonna lose you guys. I'm gonna lose myself and my train of thought because we are actually doing something else at the same time. But I'm writing down ideas for a book. I'm gonna write one. It's on my bucket list of things to do. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. As far as the Rotten Hearts goes, easy. But pain. You get to the point in life where pain has to exist. Evil has to exist in order for there to in order for there to be an alternative, right? Love cannot exist without alternative. So I'm glad we can do that in the air. It's very useful. If there was no alternative, we'd be automatons. There has to be an alternative. Oh, this one's tempting. I think I'm gonna do it. Do we see our item yet? Yeah, it's the one. It's the bird. So what was this? Okay. It's actually kind of nice. I thought we had to use like a certain set number of coins to do this. We can also get our item room now, and we can get our wonderful challenge room. Dude, this is looking pretty good. Dude, we're hitting jackpot after jackpot. Oh my goodness. One hit and we lose. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot, yo. Ugh! I got scared. Can't blame me. It's actually quite tough. I think he's dead. It's hard to tell sometimes. My eyes did not close. Crystals or more damage. Let's go for more damage. The Play-Doh cookie? What's a Play-Doh cookie? I think we're good. There's not a whole lot else we can do in this level. Maybe get the keys if they have some here. They have none. I can't get another shield. Another grenade, but not really. Let's just go. There's no place to get hearts. Keys are the only thing we're really kind of deficient on. I guess I could spend coins trying to get that, but that's quite an expense. All right, we fight Hal. Good. I'm like, I hope I went the right way. Fight Al, and we'll see what happens. Oh, random elemental tears. Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of this game. I like it more than Isaac, just for lots of reasons. Peter is gone, and we are here to pick up the slack for Peter the Invincible. Should I grab all those? That actually did something. Grab it. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Somehow all those didn't hurt me. It's not cookie dough, it's fruitcake, isn't it? That does the random stuff, or is that also part of it? Boop. Well, okay, I will take twins. Yes, stick twins. Pretty good. Creator of the game had a really bad experience with religion, and I don't think we can judge him for his views on religion. So there's difference between... That's a lot to unpack right there. Yes, you can. You can judge people on things they say and believe that are not true. Truth is important. If you violate truth, you got to be careful with that. Because, can we judge Muslims for taking off people's heads, even though they think that's in the name of Allah and it should be allowed? Well, yes, because they're violating the image of God that's in our Constitution. Constitution doesn't give us anything, but our Constitution does say we are endowed by our Creator by these rights. And every single time that has existed in history, where you have the touch of divinity and you and your neighbor are both worthy of respect, that civilization has prospered every single time. Why do I keep getting double chest, dude? This is awesome. Okay. So you can judge somebody, especially if they blaspheme things that are incorrect. They say things like, a man could be a woman could be a man. Am I just stuck here forever? No, come on, man. What is this? There's got to be a way out of this. Can I blow it up? No. Dude, I'm actually kind of ticked. I don't think I can make the grenade shot up here. I'll try. Catch it and throw it upwards. Do not deserve this. Yeah, judgment is... We have a sense of justice. We have a sense of judgment. You can judge people on having a bad upbringing, sure, but if they choose not to look for truth to see if, that was a single person bias, or if it was actually the entire package that was untrue. I have people that... this guy named Hassan, he's a Muslim, and he told me, he's said several times, no matter what you tell me, I can't believe that that's possible. And so I'm like, so what you're telling me is even if I gave you reasonable truth and evidence, you won't believe me. He's like, no. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what you said. And he told me that, like, Christianity is the white man's religion, and so you guys are my slave masters, and he legit said this stuff to me. He's a black man, he's a Muslim. He's like, so I cannot have the religion of my slave masters. I'm like, just because somebody perverts something doesn't mean it's not true. Dude, wait. Try again. Oh my gosh, dude. You've got to be kidding me. What? Whoa. Can we just, Game saved at the beginning of the level. We got this. This is why Isaac is better. Again. Continue. The game, Isaac's been out for so many years. This one's been out for like 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not making that mistake again. So, you got to keep that in mind. Okay. Just don't take damage again. Stay down there. I'm scared to do anything. That freaking laser dude. Stay down. Okay. I might make that mistake again. We'll see. This is why Isaac is better. I'll just push it the other way. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, go! Oh, no. Anyway, it just jumped right into it. That was the exploitation thing that we're talking about. You can just restart the game. I got a coin. We can restart the game. Coin, restart the game. Just keep beating Hal over and over again. You did it once, you can do it again. We taking half damage. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Isaac is still better as far as game design. I will grant it that. That's like crystal containers. This is actual damage. So I will 100% granted that. But give this one time. Oh, I forgot. We took this before. Let's take it again. Can you judge someone because they had a bad and traumatic experience in their childhood? Yes, you can. The point... So when you grow, regardless of your experience where you start out, the desire that you should have, that's clinically proven to make you better, is improvement. If you have an issue beforehand, rectify that, become stronger, expose yourself to it little by little until you're not afraid to deal with it. The worst thing you can do psychologically to anybody is to constantly keep them away or have them jump into an imagination land that is contrary to reality and say, it's okay, we'll just believe in your imagination. That does not work on so many levels. For a lot of reasons. So I can understand you might have had a bad childhood, but you can't elevate that to giving them some sort of like giant prestigious status. That's called victimhood. Just because you're a victim means you have a higher authority than me. No, that's still like a version of an argument of authority. Granted, authority has its place, yes. I'll do it. That was a lot of coins. Authority does have its place, but you should also use reason and question authority. Especially when authority, it's kind of good, authority abuses its power. Contextually, the human mind is given a reason. Talking about the image of God, right? We're in this potential, we're constantly exposed to potential of the day, because the future is the darkness, the uncertainty, but we can make truth out of it. We can live a good life. We can live a traditional life. We can live a life that's proven. Or we can violate that and go off the beaten path. But yeah, we should go in here. We don't need the key. I'm like, let's fly over and get it. Alright, moment of silence, I guess, for this level. What? I could have avoided that, but I chose not to. That's right, it was a choice. So yeah, the same reason... Jehovah's Witness encountered me and said, we are also Christians. And I said, really? And then I started, because if I take them at their face claim that they are just like Christians, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll be a Jehovah's Witness now. No, I should investigate that and find out what is true. And so that's what I did. That's why I'm not an atheist, because Christianity makes the most sense and is the most empirically verifiable, the one that's worked most historically. You can go to... Does that chest look weird to you? That had a lot of stuff in it, dude. Maybe that's what the coin's doing. From the martial arts standpoint, this is, just because I got beat up as a kid, shouldn't I, say therefore all sorts of aggression are bad? Well, no. All sorts of physical violence? Yes and no, because you need to be, like, how far do you go with this, and what's your paradigm? Obviously, suffering is bad, but will that stop you from preventing someone else from getting beaten up? Will you not step in there and make a difference? Because sometimes you're going to have to make out of two really bad choices, you're going to have to make one. The issue comes when it's the whole man's code versus God's code. If you keep putting it's called a heart, in Ezekiel he calls it a heart of stone. It's a heart that does not evaluate the circumstance. It adheres to what it knows in the past. It's stubborn, does not listen to reason. You're inflexible and you don't judge the circumstance. A heart of flesh heals. A heart of flesh can overcome. It might scar, but it gets better and stronger. It's okay, Firestarter. If you want to address the experience because you had a bad one, I would argue it's okay. Even people who are fluent in English, it's the same kind of argument they make this. You should be able to determine truth and falsehood, and you should be able to, play around with that. This argument's going around constantly, even in the Americas. It's not unique to like the online world. This guy's gonna go down so freaking hard, dude. Nice. Yes, that's pretty good. But if your answer to having a bad experience as a child to religion is destroying all religion, well, that's a code. That's not examining truth or evidence. That's just being not a very good person. Oh, because one Muslim's bad, therefore every Muslim in the entire galaxy must be bad. I had a bad religious experience. All religion must suffer blasphemy, slander, and by my hand. No, you need to... How do you find truth? You use your best evidence to find truth. So if you have bad experience... What that does, same thing with Ravi Zacharias, was a huge influence in my life. I think we get double things out of chess. I think that might be what the coin does. But Ravi Zacharias was involved in a huge sex scandal. Does that mean God does not exist? Because I learned a lot from him. No, what it does actually, it verifies that he is a fallen person and he violated the trust that God gave him. That's what that does. By recognizing evil, that looks really different. By recognizing evil things for what they are, we can bounce them off of worldviews we already know. Beat around the bush. I'm not taking devil's trade. That's just not happening. Also, I forgot we had the crystal ability. Let's take this. Beat around the bush with figurative language rather than getting to the point. I don't know. You're gonna have to give me an example on that one. That's the it's very Marxian. What I mean by that is broad power language as opposed to understanding the situation. Wait, where are we at? We're at Athena's level, so I need to get Athena to get a Curse Athena Prometheus. So let's try getting that. Why am I using my own legs to walk? This is blasphemy. Because sometimes answers you can't answer in a sentence. It takes minutes, it takes hours, it takes life experience. Sometimes things just won't be answered in that conversation. Sometimes you cannot understand until you're there. I went and shot guns today, dude. I shot an assault rifle. It was awesome. It gives you a different respect for even the actors that played in John Wick. I forgot how much a gunshot close range actually echoes in your entire body. It's not just a loud pop. You feel it in your head and in your bones. So a guy trying to fight hand-to-hand... I'm running. Trying to fight hand-to-hand combat in that scenario, I'm like, wow. And there's people that can do that. And there was a guy there that's like, yo, I took a gunfighting course. How to fight with a gun at close range. These things exist, but you have to pay like $500 for them. And you have to bring 1,000 rounds of ammo. So I now want to be a teacher of that because that just sounds amazing. He exposes a bad side of religion. I think it's very refreshing and creative take on religion. But it's not true. Just because it's in his imagination and actually violates everything that Christianity talks about. And there's no storyline in it either. It's just a giant, disgusting mesh of stuff with no context. Firestarter. So I'd have to disagree with you on that one. And how is he exposing the bad side of religion in there at all, really? If anything, he's like he's verifying that, there's horrible things in the world. Here's an example of it. You said it's not too big a deal now that I'm adult, but as a kid, it's hard to understand when things can really just put eloquently. Sometimes this is again goes along with the side that neat. I didn't need that key, but I felt like being cool. I would argue that the mind's not fully developed. Well, it's proven till age 25 to 27, and it starts to go down cognitively. I have no idea what this does, but let's take this. Accidental wealth. Hey. Why not? I don't think we're going to get Athena, so we can just settle on a regular victory. Crap. I need grenades. Or do I? There's not much market for firearms instructors unless you have a cool guy background. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have a martial arts one. I have several trophies from competing in competitions and teaching classes and all that kind of stuff. And I have a couple guys coming over tonight. We're gonna do some bag work and some bunkai. If you don't know what bunkai means, it's good to look that up. Bunkai. It's Okinawan. It's good stuff. There's a storyline. He's running from his mom, and then he has to kill her. I guess I know there's a story in the beginning of the game. He jumped down to the basement because God told her to kill him with a knife. You think that's what happened in Ed McMullen's actual real life? I'm thinking no, but maybe I'm wrong. It's a pure form of artistic expression. It needs not be true in any sense. But all art has to at least grasp on the truth, otherwise it's just a chaotic mess. My daughter can poop all over a piece of paper. Is that art? Then, yet again, on the flip side of it, you see the Grand Canyon. You see space. You see all these wonders that are natural. That takes your breath away. And you got to look at the maturity of it, too. Like, there was somebody who put a crucifix in a thing of urine. Why would you do that? The whole point of Christ overcoming, there's good taste and there's bad taste. That was in the poorest sense of the word. Any form of taste, even though they said they just wanted to, the whole point of that, I believe, was to just show how people don't care about Christianity, but they actually sent the opposite message. About an overly religious, drug-abusing mother and a scientist, alcoholic father and their son, who feels that he is guilty for their fights. But he... Alright, well, that's not part of the story I read. Much of the truest expressions of art have no basis in truth. Yeah, but you still use the rules of truth to make the art. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's again the concept of, at least I believe, the concept of, we can go in here, man confronting the potential chaos, creating order out of it, and that is good. We might be able to do this. Let's go. Go. That counted as stepping on him. I forget what the item was. We gotta learn. Wow. You might actually do it without trying too hard. I mean, are we really trying too hard? What is this? I gotta take it. Oh, alright, that's not bad. Dude, if we have access to the internet, every one of us sees weird art. Every one of us. We're so close, dude, to getting Athena. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. If we beat this Athena without getting hit, can we go fight Cursed Athena? One more room, we would have got it. Darn it, dude. We can look for the... No, we can't even look for the secret room. Man, that's a bummer. Alright, well, here we go. Bummer, right? Up our weapon damage 3 times. And I can turn invincible if I feel like it. If I feel like it. This poor girl. I feel like it. We were kind of hemmed in there. Which one's the real her? Well, our fire rate went up at the end there. That was kind of nice. Boom. I've seen weird... there's a saying in the art world which states you have to know the rules to break them. That's how we know it's good or bad art. This one takes a while to unpack. If the whole point of art is just to take creation or a set structure and violate it, then what are you really doing? Instead of making things that are creative and productive, you're actually teaching the mind, specifically the younger mind, the one that's doesn't have a strong measure of reality, and perverting it. This is actually a gateway to progressivism, is art that blasphemes reality and just elevates destruction. That's the main story. Isaac gets in the chest and dies there of suffocation, and all this stuff about his mother wanting to kill him is in his imagination. I don't know, man. That sounds like... I don't know if that was written in the game, but it's been a while since I played Isaac. Either way, using that methodology of telling that story, it's really rough, man. I don't know. I'd read the book if that were the case, and how is he going to write the book if he's in the chest? Yikes. No, the point of art is not destruction. We have plenty of things to destroy us. If that's the way we go with art and creativity, art also is a guiding light toward purpose. It's our share in the hand of creation. If we were choosing to destroy, that's not meaningful. We won't get meaning out of that. And if we don't have a meaningful life, if you don't have meaning in your life, you don't seek it, you don't look for it, you don't try to take your purpose and help others with it, and you're just trying to engage in your own perversity, that's a gateway to meaninglessness. And what happens with that is you eventually become extremely bitter, and you're not only not helping anybody, you're also hurting everybody around you. You get this kind of a spoiled attitude, as if you've done everything yourself. Look what I did. Expression can be understandable. Anyway, we got to win. I think that'll do it for this one. I'm going to take a break before I have to go pick up my kids. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the pushing boundaries. Yeah, progressivism. And look where the left side's getting us now. We abort kids by the millions, which is the #1 exploited group in the entire nation. We are confused on what gender means. This is what happens when you inch your way through progressivism. You end up to where we are, and unfortunately the future, which is looking closer and closer to Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Nice deep philosophy. I don't know how I was able to still play and function at the end there, but I think we were just too strong. I'll see you later. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.